Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Hello and welcome to Rahman Digital Production. This is Mathematics 4024 and lecture number 39. This is lecture number 39. Yesterday we started the concept of graph. Today we will take that concept one step further. Yesterday they given us the graph. There were different points marked at that graph, and we had to find the coordinates of those points. Today, a bit different technique. They given us the points and we have to mark those points on the graph. So on a sheet, question number 2 is saying on a sheet of graph paper, use a scale of 1 centimeter to represent 1 unit. To draw the x-axis for values of x from -3 to 6, which you can see, and the y-axis for values of y from -2 to 5. Plot the points, number A points, and that is 2, 5. A points is 2, 5. Yesterday I told you that the first point is 2 represents x-axis. So you have to go 2 steps towards the x-axis here, and then 5 steps you have to go upward. 5 steps you have to go upward. Then you will be able to find if there is 5. So here this will be the point. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. First 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this will be the point 2, 5, and you have to mark it like this. 2, 5. Now the second point is 1, 2. B 1, 2. Because both the values are positive, so we have to go one step to the right and one step to upward. Then this will be the point, and that is B, and we are denoting it by B comma 1, 2. One is the x coordinate and 2 is the y coordinates. The third is -2, -1. -2, -1. C point is -2 and -1. Ladies and gentlemen, both are the negative, so it will be in third quadrant. I told you here also negative values and here also. So 2 steps negative on the x-axis, 1, 2 and 1 step here. So this will be the C point, and the C point is -2, -1. Now the fourth point they are asking D6 -2. D6 -2. 6 is positive, which is in this, and second one is negative, so it will be in this quadrant. So here you have to write the 6 values. It is given that you have to draw the 6 values. So if I am going in the positive direction 6, so I will reach here, and -2 here, so I will be here in front of it. I have to put a cross on it. Ladies and gentlemen, because I am Cambridge certified teacher, when we were doing the training, the principal examiner of Cambridge told us that use cross instead of dot. Instead of dot, you have, if you are putting a dot here, that is not a correct way. Why? Because your paper is going scanned to the Cambridge International Examination Center. So if there is a dot like this, and when the paper is scanned, then that dot might not be visible in the scanned paper. One thing. The second thing, they told us that don't use that much sharp pencil so that you tear the paper while you are drawing the cross. So the pencil should not be that much sharp as well as not that much blunt, so that if you are dragging, so the cross should be like this, and that will not be then visible. That will not portray the exact point. So keep these points in mind while doing the graphical sort of questions. Okay, the third one is this. So we have to write D, and that is 6 and minus 2. E is also given 3 minus 2. E is 3 and minus 2. It will also be in this. 3 and minus 2 will be somewhere here, and that is E3 minus 2. These are the simple things, but it will work in the subsequent exercises. So learn these technique. The final one is F, and F is given as minus 1 and 2. F is minus 1 and 2. So minus 1 and 2 will be somewhere here. So F is minus 1 and 2. That was the whole story about P question number 2. Now we are coming towards the, when you are specifying the dots, it's okay, 2 points are required. But when you are drawing a line, a curved line, a straight line, then you need to draw a graph on the base of an equation. And the main purpose of question number 3 is that draw, they given us equation y is equal to 4x plus 5. 4x plus 5 is the equation. And they are telling us, yesterday I told you that what is a relation, what is a function. This is a function, and it is the relationship between y and x variable. So when x is given, you can find the value of y. So when x is equal to, find the value of y when x is equal to 3, that is easy peasy and lemon is squeezy. So y is equal to 4, and we will put 3 instead of that x. So it will be 12 plus 5, and that will yield 17. The second part is saying that when x is equal to minus 2, when x is equal to minus 2, you have to find the value of this y. So y will be equal to 4 into minus 2 plus 5. So it means minus 8 plus 5, which is equal to minus 3. So in this first example, they given us the value of x, and we found the value of y. In the fourth, they given us y is equal to 25 minus 3x. Y is equal to 25 minus 3x. Yes. And this time we will find the value of x when y is given. Ladies and gentlemen, you have to create a table like this, not in this question but in the subsequent question. You will need 2 points like this. So when you are given this equation and you given 3 value to x, then the corresponding y value is 17. So 3 and 17 are the two coordinates of this equation for drawing a graph. And when x is equal to minus 2, then you found the value will be minus 3. And you know how to portray these 2 points. You learned these in the previous example. Now in this case, if you are finding the value of x, so don't be confused. When y is equal to 34, when y is equal to 34, ladies and gentlemen, when y is equal to 34, so you have to put this 34 instead of y, and then 25 minus 3 into x. We have to find the value of x, and you understood the techniques in previous chapter, that how to find the value of one variable. So that will be 34 minus 25, because we are bringing this on this side, and that will remain as minus 3x. Here it will be equal to 9 and minus 3x. This implies that x is equal to minus 3. I'm not going in the detail of it. It should be easy for you people right now. So x will be minus 3 when y is equal to 34. Ladies and gentlemen, in the second part they given us y is equal to minus 5. Y is equal to minus 5. So minus 5 is equal to 25 minus 3x. So it will be minus 30 and minus 3x. When we are bringing this 25 on this side, it will become minus 25, and minus 25 and minus 5 is minus 30. This minus can be cancelled directly, and 3 tens are, so x is equal to 10. Okay, you learn this technique as well. These are the basics for drawing a complicated graph. We started from the very beginning, from the very basic, and gradually will go towards the more complex concept. But once you cleared this concept, no problem for you. Okay, now we are turning our focus to question number 5. And they are saying that find each set of the given points on a sheet of graph paper. Join the points in order with the straight line, not with a curved line. Remember this. And identify each geometrical shape obtained. First is 4, 6. So 4, 6 is the given value to you people, and we have to find this 4, 6 first. So this will be 4, and we will give this as 6. It is 6, 4, not 4, 6. 6, 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. and then 4. So it means that the first point will be here, and that is A point, and this is 6, 4. Now the second point is minus 6 and 4. So minus 6 is this one and 4 is this one. So B point is minus 6 comma 4. What is the third point? The third point is 0 minus 5. So it is 0, you have to stay here. Neither you have to go on the right side, and neither nor you have to go to, no, it is minus 6 and minus 4. So minus 6 and minus 4, it will be somewhere here. That is C point, minus 6 and minus 4. Now the next point is 6 minus 4. So 6 minus 4 will be somewhere here, that is D point, 6 and minus 4. Now we have to join these points by a straight line. So if we are joining these line with a straight line, it should be on the 4. Because I drew it roughly on a graph paper, if you are drawing it to the scale, my job is to teach you. You have the graph paper and just mark those points, and with the scale you can draw it. So it is a rectangle. The shape is a rectangle. I am writing that the shape we are getting from these points. They are saying that straight line joining, not like this. It is a straight line. So it is like this. Now in the second part, they are saying that what the shape will be there, 0 and 5. Don't go on this side nor on this side, and 5. So first part will be here, that is the cross. The second point is minus 6, 0. This is minus 6 and 0 step in the y-axis. So it will be this point. And the third one is 0 minus 5. 0 and minus 5. 0 steps on the right side or the left side on x-axis. So it means stay at the origin. And then 5 steps you have to go down, and you have to mark that location. And 6, 0. First you have to go 6 and then 0. So these are the points when I join this. So we will get a rhombus. That is a rhombus. All the sides are equal, but the angle is not equal to 90. So that is known as the rhombus. Now we are turning our focus to part number C. And in part number C, they given us 3 points. First one is 0, 0. So it means that neither you have to move on the x-axis nor the y-axis. So this will be the point, 0, 0. And then 0, 8. 0 steps towards the x-axis and 8 steps towards the y-axis. So the second point is this one. The third point is 5, 4. So you have to go this 5 and 4 is here. So it means when I connect these points with each other, so it means that it is an isosceles triangle. It is isosceles triangle. Remember these things. Isosceles triangle. Now we are going towards another one, and that is D. 4 points again are given. The first one is 1 and 0. So this is the point. 1 and 0. The second is 0 and 3. 0 and 3. So this is the point. The third one is minus 1 and 4. Minus 1 and the third one is minus 1 and 4. So minus 1 and 4 will be somewhere here. I am drawing this a bit further, and then I am saying that it is 4. So the second point will be, the third point will be there, and minus 5, minus 2. Minus 5 and minus 2 is the next one. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, we have to draw it on this. So this will be here, the second will be here, the third will be here, and the fifth will be minus 5 and 2, which will be somewhere here. So if we are connecting these points with each other, it will be a quadrilateral. So this is a quadrilateral. This is a quadrilateral. Now we are coming towards this E part, and that is 5 and 2. Not this one, 5 and 2. So it will be somewhere here. The second one is minus 1 and 3. Minus 1 and 3. Minus 1 and 3 will be somewhere here. Minus 1 and 3. Now next one is minus 1 minus 3. So minus 1 minus 3 will be here. And then 5 minus 2. So 5 minus 2 will be somewhere here. So when we are connecting these points, there are two parallel lines and two non-parallel lines. So it is a trapezium. In this case, it is a trapezium. In this case, it is a trapezium. Now, next one question is that is 6 number question, and 6 number question is a step further. We have to find the area using the graph of a shape. The vertices of a right angle triangle are 1, 0. So this is 1 and 0. First point is this one. And this B part is 7, 0. So it is 7 and 0. It will be somewhere here. And the third part is given as 1, 8. So 1 and 8 should be like there. So we are connecting these lines with each other, and we will get a right angle triangle. Now they are saying that find the area of these points. So area of a triangle is 1 over 2 into base into height. Keep this in mind while dealing this question. You must memorize these formulas. So in this case, A is equal to 1 over 2 into base into height. Now we have to write 1 over 2 as it is. How many points are base? from here till here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 units. And how much is the height from here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 is the height, and that you have to write units. Now 2 ones are 2 and 2 threes are 6. And when we multiplied this 3 with 7, so it will be 21 units, whatever the unit is. What does it mean? It means might be it is inches, might be it is centimeters, might be these small squares which you can find on the graph. These small square might be in millimeter, whatever scale you are giving, but in this particular case we are saying that it is 21 units. So 21 units is the answer. Now we are going to do question number 7, and for that I have to erase the board. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, they are saying in question number 7, plot each of the following points. I wrote the points for you so that we don't have to waste our time. Plot each of the following points on a sheet of graph paper. Do you notice that the point lie in a special pattern? Describe the pattern. We will describe the pattern, but let us first 3 minus 5. So 3 and minus 5 will be somewhere here. Then 2 minus 3 will be somewhere here. Then 1 minus 1, and that will be somewhere here. 3 and 2 will be somewhere here. And then we are having 1 minus 1. 1 minus 1 and 1 on this and minus. What is the, that is the first point is 3 minus 5, 2 minus 3, 1 minus 1 and 0, 1, and that will be this point. And here we are having minus 1 and 3, minus 1 and 3, it will be somewhere here. And then we are having minus 2 and 5. So minus 2 and 5 will be somewhere here. And the final point is minus 3 and 7. Minus 3 and 7 will be here. So if we connect these lines with a scale, it will be, because minus 1 and 1 will be somewhere here, so it will be a straight line like this. If some points are given to you and you want to find, so the pattern is a straight line. The pattern is a straight line. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, only 8 number question is remaining, but we are running out of time, so we will do that tomorrow along with the next exercise, which is very, very important as far as the CIE exam is concerned. So don't miss that as well. Thank you very much for watching. Allah Hafiz.